Okay, a day after the Prime Minister's office is seeking a change in the UPSC services and also deciding whether it can be allocated after the completion of the foundation course, comes the tweet from the Congress President Rahul Gandhi, who has said, and I quote, "Rise up students, your future is at risk. RSS wants what's rightfully yours." The letter below reveals the Prime Minister's plans to appoint officers of RSS's choice into the central services by manipulating the merit list using subjective criteria instead of exam rankings. Bye-bye UPSC. That's the end of his quote. Okay, so this at a time when the Prime Minister's office is seeking a change in the UPSC allocation, asking if rank holders can be allotted services only after completion of course. So Priya Bharadwaj joins us for the very latest on this. But this is something that is still under consideration, Supriya. The centre considering this major change in the allocation of services to successful candidates. Then why jump the gun and, put out a tweet like this?
Well, Avantika, we have to remember that the battle for 2019 has started, and one of the main issues that Congress President Rahul Gandhi has been raising from quite some time is as to how the institutions are being allegedly breached by RSS and how RSS is going all out and placing its people in various institutions. This is exactly what he is referring to here also in his tweet, where he's saying that rise up students, your future is at risk. RSS wants what rightfully is yours. Though the consideration, the plan which is being done by the PMO, but on the other hand, Congress President goes all out and attacks RSS, saying that the entire changes in the UPSC examination and as well as the appointments is because the RSS wants that their people should be there inside the civil services as well as the administrative services. So this is exactly the main key point, the plan that we have been seeing as to how...
okay, just kindly stay on with me, Supriya. We also have with us Sanjay Jha from the Congress. Sir, thanks so much for speaking to us. Why is it that Rahul Gandhi is dragging in the RSS here? He's saying in his tweet that the letter below reveals the Prime Minister's plan to appoint officers of RSS choice into the central services. This is only, something that is still under consideration, this major change in the allocation of services to successful candidates.
Avantika, good afternoon. Let me tell you, this is a manifestation of a political intent. Please remember that I think Mr. Gandhi has made this tweet after very serious consideration of what is the letter of the PMO. Over several decades now, right, we have had a bureaucracy at the highest levels. You're talking about the IS, IPS and IFS. That has a certain procedure of selection which has worked extraordinarily well. Now you're finding here a very, very subtle but a very clear intent to subvert that process. Now, why would one suddenly and very abruptly introduce a very subjective element of assessment using the foundation course? Now, a person goes through a very complex rigmarole of selection anyway, which is transparent and has a very objective method of evaluation. Now you're talking about a situation where over a period of time, they will be assessed by whom? By certain instructors. And you're being told that, they will be then kind of selected based on the way they perform, with another element of evaluation, which is going to be this foundation course. Now, end of day, it's like saying that...
No, it also could be perhaps that they may have been done, the government may have done some research or homework, or at least I'm assuming that the right or the deserving candidates are not being allocated the right services before the completion of their course. Perhaps that also could have been a part, behind this idea with the PMO seeking a change in the UPSC allocation.
Well, the way to look upon it is actually that these become then platforms to find out which way is a particular candidate, maybe ideologically, shall we say, leaning towards. This could also be a way of actually making people tilt towards a particular thought process. This is why I feel that in any democracy, when there is greater intervention, when there is greater ways by which I think, the system becomes like a thought police, we need to worry. And that's exactly why we are worried about the RSS, which is anyway, by the way, infiltrated into several institutions which
okay,
are
so
supposed
that's
to
your
be independent.
concern. All
now
right.
faces another threat.
Right, sir. Thanks so much for joining us. Rakesh Sinha of the RSS ideologue is also with us. So that's the concern, of the Congress. They feel that there is this, subtle, discreet inclusion of the RSS into the UPSC allocation. Rahul Gandhi saying that, there is this plan to appoint officers of the RSS's choice into the central services. How do you react, sir?
I don't know what is the source of information of Rahul Gandhi and what is the reason for his concern for such things. A leader of opposition with such a stature should not make such allegation without any substantive evidence. I think Rahul Gandhi is doing the same thing which Archbishop of Delhi is doing. Both. It is not a sheer coincidence. Yesterday, Archbishop said that there is no democracy in India. Democracy and secularism are in danger, and he appealed to people to pray. Today, Rahul Gandhi is questioning the well-established institution like UPSC. Rahul Gandhi forgets that government comes and goes, but UPSC acts according to its own rules, its own convention, and well-established process.
All right, sir. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.